Hi guys, it's MusicClues here, and welcome to my season 3 2 episode of season 2 third episode of Library Live Streams and Loans, and as the title implies, this is actually going to be first impressions. Now, for any 3DS games I still have the system, they're going to be impressions since I can't capture them for you live due to the fact that capture card for this thing is not in the cheap zone. Let's just say that. So yeah. Also for those who are wondering what Sea of Thieves Saturday is going to be, I just finished up recording, so that is uploading as we speak. Now, if you can just give me a second to retweet the live stream so that way people know that I'm live. There we go. All right, guys. So yeah. So I'm gonna give you my impressions of Mario Party, the top 100, and I'll let you know what I think of each game. But first of all, the overall game. I personally think that I actually had a blast with this game. It wasn't that bad actually when I think of it. It's not a standard Mario Party game, as this one is mainly focusing on the meat of every Mario Party mini games. Also, this is also not every single Mario Party. This is only all the consoles, so 1 through 10. 10 exclude, and this was before Super Mario Party was announced. So so this is based off of everything before Super Mario Party was announced at this UZ3. So yeah, but overall, I do think they chose some of the best and some of the worst mini games to come back, and the added touches, like for example, when you beat a certain mini game from a certain game, Mario Party, it plays that Mario Party's mini game victory theme. So I think it's a nice little touch. Though some of the other mini games, I will not lie when I say that they did play other music that wasn't originally from the game. For example, Position Peak. That one actually had Mario Party 9 music, but for some reason it actually had Mario Party 5, 6, I think. It's been a while since I played all the Mario Parties or watched any, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, overall, I do think the standard presentation was pretty good, so I would have to give the standard presentation of the game 7 out of 10. 10. But that's just one part of the game. Now to go over all the mini games that were included. Yes, all 100 mini games in Mario Party the top 100. But I will be going in mini game series order so I don't get confused by what. And if it helps, then I will go in. I'm gonna actually instead I might just go in minigame island order just to make it easy on me. So okay, so the first one, Loggerheads for Mario Party 9. Mario Party 9. Actually, I don't think that one was a bad mini game. That was actually one of my favorites on the Wii. I will say though, control wise, it definitely feels a lot easier to do on the Wii than it did on I mean, vice versa. It felt much better on the 3DS than it did on the Wii. So it's one of my favorite mini games for Mario Party 9. So, and as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Mario Party 9 in general because of the little car mechanic. But Oh, hey, Pokemon Luby. Hey, good to see you. And yes, I did check it out. Good job, dude. Good job. Right now, I'm going over my impressions of Mario Party, the top 100 for Nintendo 3DS. And right now, I am just finished up talking about Loggerheads. Now, for all the mini games that I go over, and yes, I will be going over all 100 of them. I will be giving you a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on how I like it, and an if it's in the middle. All right, so for Loggerheads from Mario Party 9, thumbs up. Next up, Roll Call, which I think is from. Let me check here. Mario Party 2. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so roll call for Mario Party 2. That one actually wasn't a bad mini game either. The goal of that one is to basically count how many of something is in there. For example, when I went through it, I had to count how many bombs there were. Wasn't easy because, as you already know, bombs like to explode at any time, so it wasn't easy counting all of them. But for the most part, I've actually gotten pretty close to guessing the number that were. And even one time I was like 3 off from guessing the right number. So that shows you how much luck there is involved in this game. But I will say that this is one of my this was actually one of my sort of favorites. I did play. I think I did play that one in the original Mario Party 2. For those who don't know, I have played a couple of these Mario Parties or watched them for the most part on YouTube. The ones I have played and seen are all 1 through 10, so I know most of these. These, if not, but I haven't played most of these, so some of them are new, completely new to me. So yeah. So yeah, I can say roll call is actually not that bad of a mini game, but it is my favorite at all either because counting can give you a headache if you're like 1 or 2 off, and you got to worry about the bombs exploding. And back in the original, you had to count Goombas too. So I don't know really what to say. All I can say is not. I'm not really a big fan of him. Okay. Next up, Precision Peak. Ironically, I just talked about that. For Mario Party 9. Actually, another one of my favorite mini games of all time for the Mario Party series. Like I said, the music for this was something different than when it was for 9, but I gotta say between the two games, I'm not sure what to make of it. Mario Party 9 was kind of sort of awkward with some of the mini games, and I'm not really sure which one's easier, the Wii remote or controls. So I would have to replay the Wii to let you know on that part, but for the most part it was the same thing. I still need to get used to the 3DS controls for this version of the game, but it was not bad. That's a thumbs up. Okay, next up, Morty's Revenge from a GameCube Mario Party. Now, for those who don't know, so far the pattern so far we've had 3 on the N64, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. Mario Party 4, 5, and Mario Party 4, 5, 6, and 7 were all on the GameCube. 8 and 9 were on the Wii, and then 10 was on the Wii U. First console that only had one Mario Party. So console wise, we've had a couple Mario Parties, but nothing I can't handle. So just look it up, Morty's Revenge, to make sure I get the right game. Get the game right this time. Because there's several Mario Party. Like I said, there's 4 Mario Parties on the GameCube, so I want to be sure I get the right one. They say the right one for this one. Mario. Oh, you have fun at your party then, Pokemon Ruby. That's okay. Okay, glad you stopped by to say hi though. See ya. Okay, so Morty's Revenge from Mario Party 7. That was the one. I gotta say, that one was kind of The goal is to stay on top of the ground as much as you can. There are holes all over the place. You're supposed to pop out one of the holes without getting whacked by. Yeah, Mario? 1 hour morning until we do work, and if it can't get water, okay, so bring come get a pitcher of water. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. Okay, so Morty's Revenge, like I said before, it's an it's not good, but it's not bad either. Okay, so next one, Leaf Leap from which Mario Party now? I need to look. Okay, Mario Party 5. That's the one. All right, so Leaf Leap is actually one of my favorites. I did see this originally too on YouTube. I personally thought it was a good game, and I was right. It was a good game. The goal is to jump as high as you can on the leaves. The trick is though. You're gonna end up jumping in midair, and then you're gonna lose pressure seconds because the CPUs will catch up to you pretty quickly if you aren't careful. But yeah, I've won every single time since I played this, and the music's really catchy too. So I'm actually a real big fan of this game. Nice job bringing this one back, Nintendo. Great game. Okay, so next up we have Mecha Mania Marathon, and if I'm not mistaken, this one's from Mario Party 2 as well. There's a lot of N64 and GameCube games in this, so if you don't see too many of your Wii or Wii U favorites, that's why. But yes, Mecha Man actually one of my personal favorites from the Mario Party series. The goal is to wind up your Mecha Shy Guy as far as you can, much as you can within 10 seconds. By pressing the A and B button. So, personal trouble mashing the A and B button several times. It was actually a pretty good method. So, personally, I was actually very happy to do the Mecha Marathon again. I'm glad they brought this one back. I did see Apple Smash get all the way to 40 feet once, which is the longest in this version of the game. I'm not sure about the original, but I do know it's the longest version in this game. 40 Feet 2, whether it be in top 100 or the original Mario Party 2. So, yeah. But other than that, it's a great game. I really think you should check it out if you haven't. So, yeah. All right, next up, Goomba Bowling. This is for Mario Party 9 as well. One of my favorite special games, actually to play. Basically, the goal is the Goombas are lined up in a row instead of a traditional bowling style. And you're not using a ball, you're using a shell, a Goomba shell. So your goal is to knock down all the Goombas, or as many Goombas as you can. The problem is, unlike normal pins, these Goombas are also moving, so you gotta hit them at either an angle or just hope that luck's on your side and hit as many as you can. First one to knock them all down, or get as many as they can, and it has the highest number is a winner. This one's actually very fun because it challenges me to think of a way to aim the shell. Pardon. Dan and hey there. Yeah, welcome. Right now I am talking about my top 100 Mario. I'm talking about my impressions for Mario Party, the top 100. Right now I am just about halfway through World 1, and I just finished up talking about Goomba Bowling. So Goomba Bowling, definitely one of my favorites in the series. One of my top #1 mini games. I would definitely play this again if I had a chance to get my hands on 9. I actually did own 9 at one point on my Wii, but don't know what happened to the disc. So yeah, but I would totally play it again if I had the chance. I'm glad I got to play it one more time. It was top 100. So way to go, Nintendo. Thanks for bringing this one back. Wonky for the most part when it comes to using it. So yeah, definitely a thumbs down on this one, but the music is great, so that's why Mario Party series. I would play this multiple times if I could. Okay, then we have Donkey Kong Rival Battle mini game, which were mostly during the Mario Party era. Mario Party GameCube era. This one is Vine Country. The goal is to climb to the top. It's reminiscent of Donkey Kong Jr., the second game that Nintendo ever made for the Mario series. And I say Mario series because back then Mario was known as Jumpman. So, but this one was actually one of my favorites to play being honest, it's not my top favorite, but it definitely does challenge you to keep an eye on where you're going, and at the same time, then he'll knock you away. But if you, the goal is to get him as far, shine the light on him as far or as close as you can, and the person who gets as well. If you're not paying attention too much to change how I can get you. You can launch forward a couple more feet, or sometimes he'll only launch a little bit. So, and sometimes he'll even fake you out. So, it's just a matter of pressing the button at the right time. I've won this mini game quite a few times, but it's still not one of my favorites, so it's an eh. Next up, we have Flow, another one of my favorites that I saw played. I could have sworn I have played something like it. Might just be my memory, though. So, this one is for Mario Party 4. So, oh, yeah. I thought it was good, but like I said before, I could have sworn, I really could have sworn I have played something very similar to this on the Wii. I just can't think of it. But anyway, Waves Free Flow is definitely point, and the middle baskets are worth 2 points, and the bottom baskets are worth 1 point. The most points overall, like a basketball game, is the winner. So yeah, definitely a thumbs up. Definitely a great game, mini game. So I'm glad they brought it back for Mario Party Top 100. Next up, Hotel Goomba. I mean, I believe this one is for Mario Party 6, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, how ironic. Ironic. Ugh. Oh, well, I guess I gotta wait. Wait to play this then. Bummer. Oh, well. What can you do? Alright, now to look for a Hotel Goomba. Goomba, what game that one's from. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, Hotel. But before we get to that, Hotel Goomba. Not my personal favorite, really. Yeah. I mean, I get it. You got to push Goombas to move it on. In fact, I forgot how to do it. So yeah. Well, it is probably going to be here for an hour if I talked about the rest, but those are just a handful of the 100 games that you can play on this thing. And I will say, to not spoil you guys, since I don't like spoilers, I will say the final mini game that one of the big mini games from Mario Party 4. That's all I'm going to say. But it's really, really great. A 5 out of 10 maybe. And the music, obviously, since the music is from previous mini games, they did a great job bringing back the original themes that you do when you win a mini game and all that. So, thumbs up. And as for the whole overall game, the overall game rating I would give this. I'll give it 8.7 out of 10. So The reason why I give it that is because it brought back so many of my favorite mini games, as well as some new favorites I found. Almost makes me want to look around and see if I can find the other Mario parties to play some of the others. And I also have a couple new things. I also got frustrated at a couple old ones, glaring at you, Dizzy Vizzy. Dizzy. uh, but overall, I thought it was a very good game, and it brought back some of the best and some of the worst, like I said before. So yeah, definitely good job, Nintendo. Now, ironically, I think in the future we're gonna get a Mario Party on the Switch, and it's gonna feature all the handheld Mario Party games. Star Rush. Blech. Like worst Mario Party to date. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in for this live stream, and stay clued later because we got some big stuff coming up. And again, I've always said this on Twitter, but thank you again. Today is the 5-year anniversary of it when I made the channel. And also, I appreciate it from all of us at the Go Gaming Gang. Thank you for supporting us. So, yeah. Over and out.